So I guess this will be part 2 of my video on my headlights on my 92 Corvette. I went to all this work taking everything apart, take out these 3 screws, and I had to drive out this pin and blah blah blah. Chris Fix has a really good video on how to do this. I was able to take a nut driver, 1/4-inch nut driver. The start was to take out this bolt, but I found, start was to take out this bolt and another bolt, and there's one more right down in there, but I couldn't get to it because of this stuff being in the way. I didn't want to strip anything or break anything. I ended up driving this pin out of here to loosen this up. I saw Chris Fix did that so you could get to this screw, but what I ended up doing, I took this nut driver and I was able to get it on that last bolt, bolt. So there's 1, 2, 3 of them, but this piece of metal is right in the way, but just barely. So I first pried it with the screwdriver. I got the nut driver on there, and I was able to get it off and back on without taking stuff apart like I did originally. Anyway, I did all that and look inside the parts and they're all brand new. So somebody's already worked on this, and I don't know if it broke again afterwards or what, but I thought when I turned the headlights on I could hear the motor turning, but nothing was happening. So I just assumed from the videos I watched the little ball bearing things in here, they're made out of plastic, disintegrated, but they're all brand new. So what do I find out? I get it all working. I jump start it with my battery, couple jumper cables, nothing happens. It's like, what the heck? It's a green wire and a gray wire. The others are for the headlight. Those work. I got to looking at it, and right, it sits in here just like this, in this bracket. And right in this corner, right there, the wire is completely broken through. So I'm getting no power to the motor. So I cut that, took it all out. I was gonna go buy a couple pieces of wire, and I thought, you don't want to jump to conclusions again, do some troubleshooting. So I hooked my jumper, stripped these wires back, hooked my jumper cables up to it, and watch this. The baby works. And I'm wondering if, let's see, if I reverse my jumper wires, I'm assuming the motor will go backwards, but maybe not. Oh, look at that. And that's where it stops. So it's in the down position. So I guess there must be some control someplace that reverses the current to make it go up and down. Anyway, I'm gonna go down to Ace Hardware and grab some wire. I have some odds and ends, but nothing is the exact size. One's too heavy, and one is too light. But you can see, the reason I'm replacing it, there's little nicks and scratches all over, and I don't want to, like, there's another one. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to replace this wire except for right by the motor, because I don't want to do this again. So anyway, I guess if you're troubleshooting something, troubleshoot it really good, because if I had went ahead and hooked power up to these wires to begin with, I could have chased it down and found out it wasn't the motor. But when I turned the headlights on, I could hear this motor turning, zzz, 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 but nothing's happening. So I just assumed the gears are stripped. Doesn't pay to assume. Good luck on your projects, guys.